Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another truly Bedrock live stream here on Twitch. How are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing quite fine indeed. We got Archangel and Kaz being here a full hour early as usual. Jeez, you guys are insane. We got Spectre and Jibbidiz, and along with Honeyburger and Raymond and Lord Vader, Bonsai, POA, and a few others. Hello everyone. We are going to be playing on the truly Bedrock tonight, as we usually sometimes do. Hello, Milk Dud. Thank you, Nuclear Gator, for the follow. I like it. Nuclear-powered alligators. A threat like none the world has ever seen before. Anyway, let's just hop into it, shall we? So, we need to finish, this dumb thing. It's actually more than halfway there, so that shouldn't take too long. And then I want to start putting more of these holes in the walls going all the way down, because that seems like a very important thing to get done. And honestly, this is just looking kind of nice right now. Something about the lighting looks different. Do I have an RTX pack on? I don't. It just looks nice. What can I say? Maybe it's because there's a thing in the center now. Give you some contrast. I don't know. Have I died on Truly Hardcore yet? No, I have not. No, I have not indeed. You can see the slime blocks underneath the carpet. That's illegal. That is illegal. Hello, Bylol and Gambit and Mel. We also got Zachary and Liz. Hello, hello. Flick Real, thank you for the follow. Now, I set up a Me6 to ping everyone that the stream's live, but it has not pinged yet. And it's dumb. It needs to ping. I don't want to do a double ping. It sounds silly. So what do you guys want to work on first? Should we put some more holes in the wall? Because I think my insurance will cover that. Or should we build a spiral? Spiral. Why do I have shears? I never know. I never know these kinds of things. I don't know where to put them either. We got Eagle in the chat. Hello there. What have you guys been up to the last couple of days? I wasn't able to stream on Thursday because of things and stuff, but that's all right. We're streaming now. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow as well, unless things and stuff happen. It has a way of happening to me. No matter what I try and do, stuff always gets in the way. Spiral. Spiral's good. It isn't that difficult to build. Although I think I made it harder on myself to build because of the way that we built it. So we gotta maybe contend with some difficult-ish parkour. I say difficult, but it's like super basic. Building an industrial district on a big glass platform over the void? That sounds kind of fun. And the end dimension or something. This is completely full. We're gonna allow this one to get filled up with junk items as well, because I think the system is like super backed up. Maybe it's not like that backed up, but it seems like, yeah, there's a lot of items coming through here. Yeah, we kind of need those to get sorted. Look how much coal ore we have. That's terrible. Plot World of Minecraft Dungeons. Guy, is Minecraft Dungeons even a thing anymore? I haven't heard like anything about it in years. I got so burnt out on it because I just wanted to get one stupid thing that was mildly better than what I had, and it was nearly impossible. And that was fueling my rage to just not play that game anymore. Which is better, a mob farm or a gas farm? Gas farm for gunpowder, mob farm for all of it. Right, where's the part where we built two of these? Because we're supposed to build two spirals. Is it all the way down here? It's all the way down here. Yeah, okay. So we have a lot of this to build. Maybe we're not halfway done. Is it like right here? Ow. I think this is the one that we need to build. No, wait, it's the one that goes between this. Hold on. I'm on the wrong spiral. It's this one. Yeah, this is where we left off. Beautiful. Lovely spiral. You like the base? I like it too. It's pretty decent. I mean, it's a bit basic, but it's all right. I do like that it's actually using the full height of the world. I haven't seen anyone else do it. I kind of thought more people would be interested in doing like super tall things and 119, or 118 even. Yeah, apparently I'm the only original person in town with an original idea called build a giant hole in the ground. I'll take my pride for that. I'll take my originalism card. Thank you very much. Maybe someone else is doing it. They're probably doing it better. But it's kind of an interesting challenge. Like, how exactly do you go about building and decorating something that is this tall? That's kind of what I've been struggling with the whole time. That's why it's more of a simpler build, because you need just, like, tens of thousands of blocks to do this. And several totems. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. You also need, like, a really big, smart, intelligent brain to pull it off. Naturally. I really like the spirals. Spirals are cool! This is maybe too many spirals. Maybe a little bit too many. Oh, jeez. Hey, BT, welcome in, and Coffee Smile as well. Hello, hello. Patiently waiting for a mangrove tree farm. I haven't even started on that. I probably should. Maybe that'll be the next Technical Tuesday. Maybe that'll be a good stream for Technical Tuesday. Oh, we're a block high. Mangrove tree farms. I mean, I think Mojang was expressing some revenge to the Minecraft player base when they developed the mangrove tree. Because you see, it is concentrated pain in a very small or very large package. It's a variable amount of pain. But one thing is for sure, is that it is 100% pain. But the quantity of it is what's variable. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to a mangrove tree farm. But I guess we'll have to figure it out. For the viewers! Wouldn't be the first time I've suffered for the viewers. I'm down for it. I'm down for it. I'm gonna die if I keep doing this. Yeah, I need to make more Truly Bedrock videos for sure. Don't break my face. I'm gonna break my face. Hello, Mel. Jeez. Pain tree farm. Yeah, not like I've done one of those before. Spruce tree. Hey, Freestyle Fox. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you, Freestyle. We are building a very tall base. It goes from bedrock all the way down there, all the way to the build height. And right now we're kind of trying to decorate the center of it. Not particularly well, might I add. I think my parkour skills have deteriorated significantly. But what were you up to, Freestyle? Hopefully everyone had a good time in your stream. Man, I am just bad at making these jumps tonight. Gonna die if I keep doing this. What? Okay, I swear. Maybe we should take a break from that, because I'm just bad. Hello, Wicked. Hello, Evelyn. And Mobile Game. Hello, hello. Yeah, let's take a look at the base, because it is actually kind of nice. 380 blocks tall of shenanigans. It requires a lot of rockets to get out of here. Parkour champion. Yeah, parkour world champion, that's for sure. Yeah. So there's the very tippity top of it, and then in the mountain below it, we bombed all of it out with a TNT array, and we're going to be filling up all of it with farms. All those, like, little holes in the wall that you saw, those were all full of some sort of farm or another. You know what we should do? We should turn on the shaders real quick. Because it's actually, it's built for shaders. That's why there's so much stained glass and lights everywhere. So you can actually see all the stuff. That's the one without fixes. Hold on. This one. Wait, no, it's the same one I just turned off. Also, yes, we are on Bedrock Edition. We're playing on Truly Bedrock, a Bedrock Edition Let's Play server with like 16 amazing Bedrock creators. So if you're looking for any form of Bedrock stuff, we kind of got you covered there. You got the ping from Discord? Finally! It posted just right now. Now people might start showing up. Now that we're 11 minutes into the stream. Man, Me6 is slow at posting the stream things. There we go. Do I need to relog to fix it? No, it just looks like it's right. Why is my hotbar flashing? Tool durabilities are all flashing. That doesn't seem right. Okay, let's relog. That usually fixes it. Hold down the space bar. I'm not gonna do that. I know what that does. Oh wait, no wait. Shift is the one that makes you take damage on slime blocks. Space bar is the one that makes it not bounce, right? It's still flashing for some reason. This is supposed to be the one that doesn't have any bugs with it. Anyway. Discord Notice or Discord Slotus? Discord POTUS or Discord SCOTUS? Yeah, it looks significantly better with the shaders because you actually get the lighting effects and stuff. I'm kind of going for like an alien or just like Joker Buzz Lightyear theme because it's purple and green. What can I say? Okay, so we need to build up our central spirals. We're building up like a spiral theme in the middle, and that is why we have this dirt column in the middle. That's all temporary scaffolding, basically. I need to get one layer higher. I think that should work. There we go. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. I think. No, I'm a block high. Ah, jeez. How did I miss that jump? Oh my god, I need some scaffold blocks, but I don't have any. So I guess I'll just try that again. There we go, finally, jeez. Mardi Gras colors? I don't even know what Mardi Gras is. I've heard, you know, those words in combination, but I don't know what that entails. Also, is the stream lagging at all? Hopefully there's no frame rate issues. I just realized that that's kind of a thing sometimes with shaders. Yeah, look at the beautiful colors! You can't go wrong with beautiful colors. The entire appeal of this base is just, ooh, shiny. Sometimes the TB Discord is hours late. Oof. Me6 is like a pretty great bot. But yeah, if its stream notifications are going to be this late, then I'll just continue manual pinging. Maybe that's why I decided to start manual pinging in the first place, because Me6 is unreliable. Because I realized, like, hey, why am I manual pinging? Me6 can do this. It's already posting the stream anyway, so, like, why not? Mardi Gras in New Orleans is a big parade and street party? Oh, okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Is it... No, I guess St. Patrick's Day is just green, right? There's no purple with that, is there? It's just everything is very, very green. Obscenely green. Holiday for Louisiana. Fair enough. Holidays are kind of great, honestly. You need a set day where you can just ignore everything and just have fun. Holidays are a beautiful excuse to hang out with family and fall off of things. Man, how am I missing these jumps? I swear. I am a parkour professional, people. I've done this at least once before. Since I already built half of the spiral going up. How do you get subscriber rank on the Discord? You have to be a Twitch sub, and you also have to link up your Twitch and Discord accounts. So you got to go to your user settings, and then connections, and then link Twitch and Discord. And then the role will be automatically applied to your face. You can learn more about that in the roles channel. Get some applause. Thank you, thank you. I'm great at this. How high do we need to go? We're at Y82. This goes up to Y320. I shouldn't have asked, because I realized that we have a very long way to go. And these little glass panes right there, they're messing me up. Maybe I'm not bad at jumping. Maybe I just built this in a way where it's very difficult for me to actually make the jump. Like that right there, that could be a problem. See, do we have any stream redemptions that we need to do? I need to pay attention to those more. Where's my little menu at? There's a bug on my screen. That's not part of the redemptions. Get off of there. Yeah, go. Go. Jeez, stupid moth. No moths in the live stream. We got a wardrobe change. Thank you to Makachi. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Probably, almost certainly am not. Which skin do we want to be? We could be a little bit sus. We could be any of the other skins in the world. Let's do the duck. The duck onesie. I like the ducks. It's got a cute little duck Like slippers. Look at the little feet. It's adorable. You can't go wrong with duck onesie. What is my GPU? I have a GTX or RTX 3080. You're watching this and She-Hulk? I just saw the first episode of that last night. It's actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. It's pretty decent. I'm glad that Marvel's doing more shows. It's a great way to build out your secondary characters, because if you're introducing a new character, you want to actually give them time to develop, and you can do that in a movie, but it's a lot more difficult. You gotta, like, speed it up. If you got a show, that gives you a lot more time to actually delve into that person that you're trying to portray. And also, it's setting up like a ton of new people for the next batch of Marvel movies. Like the next Avengers or big team mashup is gonna have just a ton of people from the shows. It's gonna be great. Hey, Shark. Ah, I knew I was gonna mix that one. Yeah, I think I'm just bad at jumping. I think that's my debuff for the stream. Bad at jumping. If someone bans pressing the spacebar, I'm gonna have some serious words with you. And I'm gonna have to remap my controls. So that means that you should just ban jumping instead of spacebar. Crap! Why am I giving you guys good ideas? Or you could ban rockets. Ooh, that'd be evil. Is Salt here yet? Hope not. You sold your 3060 Ti for $1,500 in April right now. $1,500 in April. And you picked up a 3090 at MSRP right away. What? That's crazy. I'm trying to sell my old 1080. No block placing. Ah! Grim Shadow. I knew something like that was about to happen. Spacebar and endgame action. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't place a block. I was gonna mark this with something, but can't really do that, can we? We're just gonna look at the pretty colors. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, please don't spam junk like that in the chat. Thank you. You're gonna get banned. 1080 is still a good GPU. Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. But now that all the, you know, cryptos ever have just crashed, they're not worth like anything anymore. I could have sold it for probably like 1,500 at one point. I bought it for 700, but I think right now, like, I'm having a hard time selling it for 400. So yeah. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I don't really need to sell it. I don't know. Just thought I might try. What if I die with that amount of experience? Well, you see, that's what we call a pro gamer move. Oh, I couldn't even see the beacon. Oh, that was almost bad. Right. This is actually mostly looking good. Oh, look at that. We're all the way up to here now. Oof. One of these times when I fly into this wall, we're gonna pop a totem. I swear, because they nerfed feather falling, so it doesn't work as well. Where are all those tiny toy aliens? Oh yeah, from Toy Story. Oh, I forgot about that. The toy aliens are like the best characters in Toy Story. We need a movie all about the toy aliens. Why were they not in Lightyear? The new movie. Perfect opportunity to give us some toy alien backstory. Hello. I demand a toy alien series. It's got to be a multi-part series though. None of this, you know, one episode shenanigans. Or like 3 episode series. Can't be having that. The Claw, yes. Part of me really wants to rewatch some of those older movies now that they're like 20 years old, which is kind of crazy. But part of me is just like, leave it in the past. You don't want to ruin the nostalgia, right? I was thinking about rewatching Shrek the other day, but like, nah. I think I'd rather Leave it. Dang it! Why am I so bad at this jump? We're totally about to die from this. Toy Story is like 20 years old. Yeah, I think it's from the 90s. Hold on. We gotta figure this out. Toy Story 1 release. 1995! It's almost 30 years old, right? Yeah. Bro. Everybody in the chat just aged 10 years. I had no idea. That's when it released? Hold on. How many Toy Stories do they have now? Yeah, 1995. They have 4 of them? Toy Story 5? No, wait, is that just a song? Toy Story 6. 5? 4. Toy Story 5 release date. It released in 2020. Oh my god. They have way too many of these. 2030 is the release date. That's not that 2030. That seems way too far off. Anyway. There's definitely a 5th one now. You can't afford to age 10 years. No one can. Quick, someone invent time travel. Ah, man. It's these diagonal jumps where you gotta, like, shift. Ow. Okay, I really gotta heal up before we do more of this. Shaman, thank you so much for 4 months of resubscribers. Welcome back for a 1/3 of a year. Thank you so much. We also got Mel gifting us up to Archangel of Death. Much appreciated. We got Buff with a follow, Brent, and Fire, along with a couple others, including Evelyn and... I don't know how to pronounce that name. Bremix, and a few others. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Welcome in. We got Diagonal gifting a sub to Il Mango. Is Il Mango here? Or is that just... Did it just randomly pick him? Hi, Mango. We got Michonne with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Welcome in. It's random. What's up, boys? Resubscribing for 2 months as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hey, Collector, how you doing? It's good to see you here in the chat. Everybody's here. Okay, if I fall off of this one more time before I reach the top, I'm gonna have to do something unthinkable as a punishment. I'm gonna have to throw a potato into fire. I know. Before you leave the stream, before you start demanding an apology video, it's only if I fall off. And I'm a professional Minecrafter. I can't fall off. Look at this. Set an unreal... I don't even have enough blocks to finish this. Set an unreal expectations for myself. Yeah, I don't have any more magenta. Okay. Well, I nearly got to the top of it. I don't think I could place the next one anyway. Look at that. I know what I'm doing. Potato, no fire. No. I need ender pearls. That's what I need. I feel like that would make this a bajillion times easier. I have 7. I hear something walking. Why is there a hole in my roof? I don't know. Anyway. I ain't got time for none of that. Ain't nobody got time to figure out why there's a hole in my roof. Probably people trying to prank me again. How much glass do we have? Oh, that's actually a decent amount. Great. I hear it walking around. Is it just... No, it's somewhere over that way. It's definitely in my roof. That should all be spawn-proofed. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy. 5 stacks might just barely do it. I have noisy neighbors. I live alone! Which is even more awkward. that I'm hearing things in my walls. Do I not have magenta? Wait, you can get magenta from one of the double talls, right? I think it's a zombie. It's not that zombie, though, because he's walking over there. I'm hearing it, like, over there. Which one of these gives you magenta? That's pink, yellow, red. Is this one? Pink! Why, how dare you? Is this one? Why do I have powdered snow on me? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. I'm hearing things. I'm definitely not going crazy. Definitely not. Probably. I can't prove it, but there's a strong suspicion that I'm probably fine. I promise. That's way more magenta than I need. No, I don't want to dye magenta glass magenta. That's stupid. You didn't hear the walking? Well, you just weren't listening hard enough. Yeah. Take that. What time is Silent Live? Right now, and as of 30 minutes ago. So whatever time zone you're in, take away 30 minutes, and I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Whenever life doesn't get in the way. Which is an increasing amount of times recently. But going into winter, I think I'm probably just going to be no-lifing YouTube. Because I feel like that's a good, healthy thing to do during the winter months. Really just had a lot of junk to get done this year. I need more blocks to pillar up with, too, actually. Let's go ahead and tear down the little thing in the middle. So we've gotten a fair amount of the double spirals built, actually pretty much all the way up to the level of the storage system. Now we just need to go up through the rest of the base, and I'm out of scaffold blocks. So we need to tear out all of this. Do I even have a shovel? I do, actually. That's kind of surprising. Great. Yeah, the placing in these temporary blocks was definitely a good idea. That saved so much time. Oh, you know what? I could just place a slab at the bottom of this. Hold on. I need to be smart about this. Place in a slab somewhere right around here. Yeah, this will do it. Oops. Don't get crushed by your own build. Pro tip, whenever you're building something, don't let it kill you. I guess I'll just make some sprucey slabs. How about that? Probably the best way to do it. Okay, this is great. And now for the final thing. Oh yeah, I could have used a torch instead of slabs. That's right. Could have just done it the smart way, but no, I had to do it the dumb way. This is surprisingly loud. How much concrete did I put up there? It's still going. It's a lot of concrete. I don't have enough inventory room for it all. Okay, great. Well, I realized that I accidentally built a very tall pillar of concrete. Would it be the first time I've done that in this season? What would I say to industrial district? The entire base is an industrial district. Why separate your base and your farms when you can live in your farms? I don't need the dirt. Don't think I need this or that. Do need this, do need that. Probably lost a fair bit of concrete down below, so let's try and put all this away. And then we actually need to tear out the rest of this too. Only farms without aesthetics? Oh, I see. I mean, yeah, that typically would save you a lot of time, wouldn't it? Sand dams, Midlandia. I bet. Concrete overload. Yeah, a little bit. Well, I guess I'll just mine out the rest of this too while we're down here. Ow. And then, can I do this? Yeah. Professional Minecrafter, guys. Look at this. I don't know why I forgot that you could use torches. I think I could probably have just used the carpets as well, to be fair. So it's just that one block right there. That's giving us jump boost. Or rather, it's preventing us from having jump boost. Gonna break it with a pickaxe. There we go. Yeah, we do have a couple farms in the server that don't have aesthetics, like the mob farm and the raid farm. The aesthetics does take forever to actually throw together. So building just farms without making them look good is like, you know, kind of the ideal situation. I don't know why that wasn't instant mining before. It was like extra slow. It felt very slow. I can make a 100 by 100 perimeter and just put all my farms in that. That would take a bajillion years to mine out, but yes, I could. Ow. Yeah, there we go. We have a spirally thing. Let's see how it looks. Bottom 2/3 of spirally thing is now complete, and we're on the ray tracing. Oh, it does actually look pretty great. Not gonna lie. There's hidden end rods inside the beacon beam too, which you can't really see. It's a thing. It exists. It's extra laggy because of reasons that I still don't understand. Oh, you can't even see the bottom of it because of weather fog. You're planning to make 100 by 100 perimeters so you'll see in a billion years? Okay, fair enough. Have fun. Snow's the cause of lag. Wasn't lagging, I mean, well, maybe. It's daytime, so I can't sleep. Pain. Let's see about this. Your PC starts to cry when the ray tracing gets turned on? I don't know why that would be. You're just watching a video, so like... there shouldn't be anything for your PC to cry about. It shouldn't be any different than other video. Is it crying because it's jealous? That's probably it. I feel like that's probably it. That's a good thing. You should be jealous of my ray tracing. It's a bajillion-dollar feature that Mojang has since abandoned. It's a flagship feature of Bedrock Edition that Mojang kinda likes? Hard to tell. Also, apparently, ray tracing just like definitely is not coming to consoles. I haven't found the blog post for it, but apparently that was an official statement from Mojang. Which doesn't make any sense at all, because they were working on it up until the 1.18 previews. I mean, that's like when it got accidentally enabled. And there was stuff showing that they had worked on it since the release of like RTX back in May of 2020. So it just doesn't make any sense. Really not cool that they like advertised the whole launch of Xbox Series X with ray tracing, and then like, nah, sorry. A whole bunch of people in the comments for the ray tracing video that I made on Thursday were like, yeah, I bought a Series X because of ray tracing in Minecraft, which is not great. It's totally misleading. Are consoles power enough to run ray tracing? Yeah, so the Series X was running ray tracing with like 60 FPS, and that was in a beta too. So like that probably wasn't even optimized. It wasn't even meant to be seen by the public. So if that's like their work in progress version, or like just, you know, whatever they had laying around, then that's pretty good. I think that was with 12 Trunks RTX. So like it can run. And consoles are usually going for like, well, I guess not newer consoles, but like 360 and Xbox One, those were going for like 30 FPS for most games. So 60 FPS is pretty decent. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shenanigans going on with RTX. If you want to learn more, I made a video about it on Thursday. It's on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/silentwhisperer. Subscribe. You probably already subscribed if you're here, to be fair. Oh, hi. Look at that. We're reaching up here. This is good. This is very good. We're reaching new heights. What's the tower for? Well, you see, it's a base. It's not necessarily for, oh, well, this thing that we're building right now, this whole thing, this is just for looks, I guess. But this, what we're building out of the concrete right now, this is scaffolding layers that we can build on the edges of it, and then have an easier time going about our day. There we go, all the way to the top. Look at that. And now we can drop a piece of concrete down the middle there, and then we can pick it up at the bottom, which is like really all the way down here. Yep, there's the concrete. You might have seen it fall. That's really dumb. Is your favorite emote ever? Yeah, the frog think is like basically my favorite emote ever too. It's really good. I have a whole collection of frogs at this point. It's definitely top tier emote. I think it's from the series Over the Garden Wall or something like that. There's literally like one frame of that series that has that frog, and people cut it out and turn it into an emote, and it's been on Discord for like 6 years now. I've stolen it and put it into every server that I possibly can. Because that's what you do with good Discord emotes. You don't gatekeep. Yeah, you share it around and you upload it everywhere. To be fair, that's how it even got in the servers that I found it from in the first place. Are end rods really laggy? I think they used to be, but not really anymore. Also, this is only a couple stacks of them, so it's not too bad. It's kind of spread out. Yeah, a whole bunch in one area, the little particles on them might be a problem, but it shouldn't be. For me, oh, hi, it's you! There was a dude walking on top of my base. That might have not been the exact one that was walking on top of my base, but I'm gonna blame him anyway. See you later, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. Also, thank you, Honey, for giving a sub to Silver MC. We also got Good Times with Fisherman. Thank you for the follow. And Peorior, along with Ike Man and Dark Kuro. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Welcome in. There's a lot of spoilage. Spoilage. Any more XP droppers today? I don't think anyone else is online. Nope. Yeah, I haven't dealt with that yet. There's that entire shulker box of experience in there. I need to find out who did that, because I actually don't know. A lot of XP trading. A lot of bottles of experience trading. Because you can only get 3 bottles of experience per cleric trade, or it's capped out at like a very low number. It might be 6 bottles before they sell out, right? It's kind of a very low amount. So to get a full shulker box, that would take a very long time. Very long time indeed. They were stolen. You like the base? Nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, the storage system is probably the laggy bit. So chests and hoppers, especially hoppers that are full of items, enchanted non-stackable items especially, those can cause a lot of experience. I landed on that and was shifting and I still fell off. Yeah, so if you have like a bunch of chests or something, that could be causing you some lag. You might want to look into some shulker box loaders, or just burning items. Like, you probably don't need almost any of the non-stackable items that you're getting. Once you have a couple shulkers of totems, you can just throw them all away, pretty much. You don't need 50 double chests of totems. You're never going to use all that. I tried. There is no use. Unless you just want to do, like, a no armor run. That's kind of annoying. You gotta walk around with like 20 totems on you, and yeah. Oh! Okay, reach the top. That doesn't count. It's falling off. Zoe was wanting to sell experience bottles? Maybe. I don't think he was online when we do that. When we got pranked with the XP. Lee and Tistom have a lot of clerics. It might have been Tistom. I'm not sure who all was lying. I think it was Jesse, Ricky, Lee, and one other person. Not sure. Both sides are duping. What? What are you talking about? Duping banned. So this one needs to have a block right there, and then that would be the next block, but we can't have one there. Hey, what's up, boys? Taser Lee using Slay Clerics? I would never dupe. Absolutely never. Kind of ruins all the fun. I think the only exception is maybe a gravity block duper for TNT. Like, that's really the only real exception I could think of, is duping sand to build a bunch of TNT out of, because Java Edition, like, you already have direct TNT duping, and I think that's fine, because TNT is just so expensive, and honestly it's just such a grind to get the sand alone. Gunpowder, like, you can farm that legit, whatever, but the sand, that is something that you could make an argument for. If you felt like it. Or maybe dragon eggs. Like, who cares about dragon eggs? We gotta fly down to this layer. Yeah, this is harder to do with the jump boost. Dang it, come on now. Okay, there we go. Just getting to the right spot takes time, apparently. It's nearly impossible. You can't put fruit on a pizza? Of course you can't. Kiwis and avocados and pineapples. Terrible, terrible ideas. It's not even pizza at that point. It's just an abomination. Oh, didn't I have inner pearls for this exact reason? I think I did. And then I immediately forgot that they existed. Yeah, so the first spiral, that one's easy. But once you have, like, the blocks above you that prevent you from jumping that you run into, that's when it gets a little bit more pain. Do I watch any anime? If so, what's my favorite? I've seen a couple. The Full Metal Alchemist is, of course, great. I know. Generic, but it's good. Oh my god. And then I tried to watch Black Clover, but it just got kind of boring midway, so I just kind of dropped it. I watched like 100 episodes of that. Ugh. And then there's a couple others. I did watch Sword Art Online way back in the day. When that was like new. But I haven't in years. Is it still ongoing? I don't really know. Hey, Mad Lad, welcome in. Thank you for 3 months of subscribe bridge. Thanks for your help with the RTX video, by the way. Oh my god, I'm so bad at jumping. Bro, I gotta, like... Why did that break a whole bunch? That literally makes no sense. Look at it, it keeps breaking more. Oh my god, it's so dumb. Why? Bedrock Edition is an idiot. Why you gotta break set? This doesn't make any sense. There's nothing in there that would do that. Turn up for what? Thank you for the biddies. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. You finished the updated gardening farm. Very nice. Glad it's working out well for you. First real experience farm you can repair that doesn't take forever, right? It's very nice to have just like instant XP on demand. I have not made an overworld gold farm in a while. It's just particles. No, they actually broke off. Like there's actual concrete blocks down here now. And like a lot. Nothing makes sense. Yeah, welcome to my life. Right, where were we at? Right here. This, yeah, this right here. There we go. Did I ever watch Gargoyles? A couple episodes here or there, but no, never really like got into it. I do remember a little bit of it. Basically, they're like gargoyles, right? And they like fight things, and it's very dark and dramatic. Yeah, something like that. That's about all I remember. Smith, thank you for 7 months of resubscriberage. Welcome back for another live stream where we're placing blocks in a painful circle, also called a spiral. The spiral of pain and suffering. This also explains why I've never been invited to MCC. I ain't got the parkour skills for it. The last season, or the latest season of Sword Art Online came out in 2019. That's surprisingly recent. Yeah, I saw Sword Art Online when it was just like the original VR world. And then I watched the one with guns after that. And then I have no idea what happens from there. Making inputs to my device. Really? Really? Okay, well, let's at least turn on the RTX first. Whoa. We're gonna have a speed Q&A for the next 55 seconds. You get to ask pretty much any question you want in the chat, and I might answer it. Hello, Ghost Cat. Welcome to the stream. It's 3 in the morning for you. Definitely go to bed, Silver. We'll see you later. Proximity add-on. Proximity for proximity chat. That sounds fun. It was really cool to record with that on Java. You got that working on Bedrock? That's sweet. What the dog doing? Yeah, I don't know, man. Someone let him out. I still don't know who. How many blocks can I mine without stopping? A lot? I mean, there's an automatic farm for that, probably. There we go. That's sweet that you got proximity mod working. Hell yeah. Is that using a client? Or is it like just straight up an add-on? That's crazy. Bedrock Edition having something actually nice? What? That doesn't make any sense at all. Nah, that's impossible. You're hacking. No client. What? Hacks. Which one are we working on now? All right, we're working on one that's like all the way down there. Yeah, I think I see it. Is it that corner right there? Ow. Here we go. It's just around the bend from this. We have Big Salmon and proximity voice add-ons. Yeah, Bedrock Edition's moving up in the world, man. Okay, that one just straight up missed. I mean, Big Salmon's really like the primary factor of why people play Bedrock Edition, as we're all aware. But, you know, the other things are nice too. Yeah, that would be huge if you released it. For sure. How reliable is it? You got settings for like all the different players or something? Does everybody have to like have the pack, or is it just like steal people's microphone data when they log onto the server? Can you mute? I have so many questions. All of the questions. Yeah, Mojang is really opening up a lot more of the game to add-ons and stuff, which is pretty epic. I think the next couple of years are going to be good times for Bedrock Edition. If Mojang can just figure out what they're actually doing and how they're doing it. Whoop, that was a miss. Oh my god, and I immediately fall back off of it. Of course. Naturally. Because I'm a dumb... Okay, this Ender Pearl isn't even reaching. There we go. I'm in... Come on now. Guess this is my life now. Just live inside of here. Also, thank you for the hype train, everybody. We got Brav resubscribed for 16 months. Very nice. Welcome back. Oh, jeez. We also got I like Xbox too. Thank you for the follow. I like Xbox as well. We got Wise Dragon with the follow, Chocolate, and JXID, CJ, Gino, and a couple others with the follows. How the hell am I gonna get out of here? Oh, falling out. Oh, there goes all my Ender Pearls. Those were completely useless. Crim Shadow, thank you for the biddies. It's Portal Gold Farm. Yeah, the mobs isn't really the hard part. The hard part's getting the skulk bubbles to behave in a good way and then figuring out how to harvest and get all the experience from that. Just want to get one stupid spiral built, guys. It's all I want to do. We've been here for an hour. Oh my god. We're getting to the top of it. Usually you get to the bottom of things. No, we're getting to the top of things. I wonder if building this from the top down would have been easier, actually. I mean, kind of, like, because then you just walk down it like this. That might have been the way to do it. Dang it! Now that I'm done with it, I have to go figure that out, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is actually a lot easier. Yeah. 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 Okay, so pro tip, if you're ever building something like this, build it from top down. A learning experience. Painful learning experience. Okay. So that would go right there. Hold on. That's there, and then you got this. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. Really appreciate it. We also got Hani gifting a sub to some lucky. Much appreciated. Can the Trident farms be made to use a sword instead? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Trident killer is going to be more efficient. Because, you know, obviously. Also, like, you only need to use the Trident farm for, like, 20 seconds before you get your first Trident. And then you can AFK forever. Some people that have built that have gotten, like, 20 double chests of Tridents in one night. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, Trident farms are great. Okay, and now we're getting to the itty bitty top. Itty bitty top of it. And then I gotta place one on that side over there somewhere. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Professional Minecrafter walking down spiral stairs. Oh, yeah. Nobody's ever done that before. So this is on the other side. Nope, falling off. So where's the other spiral at? I think it's this. Yeah, this. Okay. I knew that. Did I die in Truly Hardcore? I have not, no. I just haven't been back on there. Okay. It's official. Sound that fell off. Yep. I've fallen off like 40 times just tonight. You got Shulker for in about an hour? Yeah. You'll get way too many tridents with even the basic trident farm. Anything more than a basic trident farm is just an absurd amount of tridents. We need to place in one right there. Oh, and then one more on this side right here too. Look at that, it lines up perfectly. Beautiful. Cool. Like it. Dingo Flamingo and Alyssa, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. We're on Truly Bedrock tonight. I think we can just go down and break all this stuff, shouldn't we? That would... Oh, right, can't do that. No, can't do that either. Can't really put anything else on top of the base. Can't even have light up here. That's how high up we are. Okay, let's go and jump on down. So trident killers will also give you looting as well. You don't need to use a sword to get looting. You just want the copper. Not picking up those blocks? Okay, that's fine. Why am I playing Bedrock on PC? Because it's the best way to play Bedrock Edition. Also, it's kind of hard to stream from like a console or something, you know? Or a phone. Ew. Nasty. Yeah, honestly, I think Trident Killers are better than Sweeping Edge. Like, if we had to choose between the two, I'd say Trident Killers. Because we have so many more possibilities with Trident Killers. Like, being able to kill mobs at multiple different locations is amazing. Highly recommend that. Whereas on Java, you either have to kill them via fall damage or whatever. And that, of course, doesn't give you looting or experience. Or you have to bring them all to one spot, all the mobs to one spot, and then have the player be at that one spot too, and then kill the mobs with your sword. And then that opens up the possibility for the player to die from, you know, Guardian Thorns or Explosions or regular Thorns or any other types of mob damage. Vexes. So just having the ability to kill mobs wherever you want is great. You dressed up all fancy. Entity cramming? Yeah. Still comes with the same downsides as like killing mobs normally. Via fall damage. Don't get looting, don't get experience. Okay, so the entire spiral going from the top of the base down to the bottom of the base is done, and that does look kind of decent, actually. Not at this range, but if we back it up a little bit and let it unrender, that actually looks a little bit cooler when it's like slightly unrendered. If we change our RTX render distance, that will give us more lag. Yes, much more lag. It's perfectly fine on my end, but I don't know why it's laggy for you guys. So I just gotta like not move the camera. That took like 2 hours to build, by the way. This stupid spiral going down the middle of the base. It's kind of shiny. It's kind of hard to appreciate it from like the upper angle because you just see it as like a layer of blocks going all the way down. But I guess if it's from like the sides, it's a little bit nicer. Very shiny. That's all I wanted in my life, was a little bit of shiny. Honored to get the lag. Adaptive vertical sync. Ooh, fancy. Let me turn off upscaling. Turn down to 8 chunks. I don't know what this does. Just turn it to maximum. It's still laggy for you guys? Oh, it's still duper laggy. Super duper laggy? Who needs super duper graphics pack? Yeah, super duper lag. Yeah, see, it looks nicer when it's unrendered. It's brighter. Like, just that purple right there. The green, it does not look good when it's unrendered. I think if we turn up the render distance, that actually makes those things render in further away. Yeah, it does. Okay, now it's actually starting to lag for me a little bit. Good, good. Everybody can enjoy the lag. Okay, let's turn this down. And now we jump to the bottom of the base and enjoy the loveliness. Why is there a random bright patch in the middle of the base? I'll never understand that. Yep, looks kind of weird. It's kind of neat, though. The fog isn't helping us. Random bit of sunshine coming through. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, this actually is laggy for me now, which is not great. Ridiculous. So yeah, that part of the base is done now. Yay! Fantastic. I feel like my UI is smaller. Did I change that at some point? Oh yeah, it's normally on -2. Yeah, there we go. Much bigger. Anti-aliasing. What does that even do? Maybe I like aliasing. Maybe I don't want to be anti-alias. It's always nice to have an alias. Can't trust people nowadays. You gotta have an alias. Alias for everything. Let's see. There's just not enough room in here for dirt? I guess not. Softens the edges. Maybe I like hard edges. Right, that beacon's still on jump boost. Right, what are we gonna do about that XP dispenser in the middle of the wall? Bottles of enchanting everywhere we go. This is a lot. It's like so much, isn't it? It's so shiny. I like it. Just take that. I'll take that. And then we put that there. And then we put a little bit of that right there. And then we fly out. There we go. Free redstone, free bottles. I still don't know where this came from. Somebody needs to go get those back. Those are valuable. It's like a lot of effort in that one little box. Certainly. Right, so which one of these has a deep slate in it? Barely any, honestly. Do we have enough deep slate for this? Okay, we do. Good. Did not want to go mining. Unless you guys want to go mining. Silentwo needs anti-aliasing. Yeah, he's kind of a soft dude, isn't he? Hasn't gone through boot camp. Okay, so can we even tell the difference at all? Okay, so this is 0 soft edges. Okay, I can kind of see a little bit of, like, it goes crooked a little bit. This black line goes crooked a tiny bit, but it's super hard to notice. That is, like, very subtle. Yeah, so if you look at the black outline edge, you can barely see that it's, like, slightly squiggly. It's not perfectly straight. There's barely any difference, honestly. I see basically no difference. Look between the blocks. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. Could probably turn that down like super far. And never. I could probably turn that down to 2. Wait, why is it 2, 4, 8, 16? Whatever. High resolution's better, always better than more anti-aliasing. Just throw like 3,000 anti-aliasing at it. It'll be fine. So we need to build up some of these little doorways in the sides of the base, because that'll make the base look more complete, actually. So you can see how we have these like little doorways everywhere. Every one of these has got some sort of farm in it, and we need to build those going all the way down, as you can see. So it's 4 per layer. We might not fill all of them in immediately or whatever, but it'll still make the base look more complete. I have like a super duper basic keyboard and mouse. I have a Red Dragon or Redragon Karura keyboard. It's like 20 bucks. And then I got one of their mouses. It's got like 12 buttons on the side of it. Super convenient for all kinds of stuff. But super cheap. Yeah. You don't need to drop a bunch of money to get like a good keyboard and mouse. Okay, so we're at Y95. Oh, look at that. That's super convenient to jump up. This is 93, 94, and 95. Yeah. Easy peasy doorways. So we'll leave them blank doorways for now. I don't think we need to put too much effort into like digging out the walls or anything. Because we can do that later when we actually know what farm's gonna go here. And I feel like that's the better way of doing things. How did I fall down that? I did not move. I just jumped up straight up. What's the easiest way to get XP efficiently? Honestly, like a double blaze farm is gonna be pretty good for you. Or you can build yourself a guardian farm. Guardian farm is basically like the ultimate experience farm. You'll get way too much. You'll get hundreds of levels. It's just too much. I do want to do a tutorial for a mini guardian farm, one that's like super tiny, that you can build like really early game without much effort. Because I feel like that would be beneficial to a lot of people. I don't know when that will release. But I would like to do it. There's a hole in the wall. Yes, there is. That goes to a spawner, actually. I actually really like jump boost. It takes some getting used to, but it's pretty nice. How do you guys feel about jump boost? What's your favorite beacon effect? I usually go for haste, but like we're mining this stuff super quickly even without haste. So I don't see the point in having it for this right now. Boop. Speed is also another one that I never do. Regeneration? Regeneration and what? Because that's a secondary buff. Nope, can't do it. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Something like that. And 3, 94, 95. Strength. Yeah, strength and resistance and regen. Those ones in particular are actually really good for mob farming. You'll see those in use a lot on Java, where again you gotta like actually stand in the kill chamber and kill the mobs manually. So yeah, having those beacon effects is definitely super useful for that. Not something that you really ever need for Bedrock, though. Maybe a couple of my early tutorials for Bedrock have one of those recommended, but you don't really need them if you got Trident Killers. Although, I would still kind of recommend a regen beacon for Trident Killers because mobs can have Thorns armor on, and that Thorns will still get transferred to you. So you can take a little bit of damage every now and again, which is super annoying, but it's not a thing that you need to worry about too often. Hey, Slack Lizard, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. We are here on the Truly Bedrock server, doing some things and stuff. Stuff and things, building some walls and stuff and things. Yeah. What'd you guys get up to tonight? Hopefully you had a good time over there with Slack. So second raid tonight. Nice. Regeneration and haste are usually your main two. Haste 1 I've never found a use for, but maybe it's worth it now that we have netherite. Hey Jen, welcome in. F3 debug screen in Bedrock. I did make a video on that actually. There's a add-on that you can do to get F3. I think it's fairly up to date. It's from Lucas. Bruno to Slack to silent. Yeah, we have pretty good raid trains. There's usually not anyone for me to raid. Maybe everyone just avoids me. But I think I just streamed too late to have many people to raid anymore. Which is big sad. So we're gonna base the next one off of this dude right here. Ow. Pain. Oh, this is missing a glass block right here. I can fix that. Did I lose my shulker box? I had a white shulker box, and it had all my stuff in it. Where did I leave it at? I must have left it upstairs. Not late enough before Dadcraft. Oh, true. Yeah, he's way later than I am. Yeah, I'm considering starting streaming an hour early. Have silentwo raid and you can raid him. Oh my god, I never thought about that. It's a great idea. Yeah, how would you guys feel about an hour earlier stream? So we would be ending 20 minutes ago. I feel like if I do that, I'll actually have someone to raid. And then we can carry on like the stream vibes. Maybe. Is there anyone else streaming right now? I guess that's the question. I should probably look. Because if there's no one else streaming right now, then moving an hour earlier wouldn't help. Okay, there is. We got Repeaks, Joe Hills, and Toasty. Okay, so there's people to raid right now. Watch, none of those people are going to be streaming when I'm done. None of them, guys. Big sad. Hey, Gary, welcome back for 8 months. How you doing? It's good to see you again. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. We're building circles, basically. That's my goal for tonight. Build a circle or 12. Make the base look a little bit more full. Central time zone is the best. Oh, what a centrist. I've never lived in Central. I've lived on Eastern and Western and or whatever Hawaii time is. West Coast, Best Coast. East is West. I don't know. EST is BEST. Yeah, stretching it. West is best. The rest of the world revolves around Central time zone. Yeah. CST. Everybody out here representing their favorite time zones. I don't know, man. GMT pretty good, though. This is Y74. What about Antarctic time? That's so loud. Very appropriate. Yeah, y'all a bunch of nerds. If you have a favorite time zone, you're definitely a nerd. Mine's Antarctic. Because it's universal time. UST. It's what the International Space, it's what the International Space Station uses. It's what Antarctic people use, because it's the best. It's universal time, huh? Everybody else is just nothing. UTC. Y'all ain't got nothing on UTC. It's literally the time that the universe itself goes off of. Like, come on, guys. It's universe approved. So dumb. Hey, Simbre, welcome in. How you doing? Then there's Arizona. Arizona, just doing whatever Arizona does. Worse than Texas. No, not worse than Texas, but sometimes. 74. That's very loud, too. Let's see. Making doorways. I'm opening all kinds of doorways tonight. I don't know where these doorways go, but they're going places. This purple freaking spiral is still wrong. It's gonna bother me forever. It's gonna bother me until next season, and then I'll still be thinking about like, that one spiral on that base. It's completely built wrong. I already did that. Look at that. Yeah, Arizona doesn't participate in daylight. That's true. They don't participate in daylight savings times. They do participate in being like a quarter of a mile away from the surface of the sun. That's where they get all their sunlight from. Especially Phoenix. Let's see. Fun fact, the entirety of Texas is the central time zone except for the westernmost tip. It contains El Paso, maybe some smaller towns. That's interesting. Hey, Parakeet, welcome back. So, didn't the abolishment of daylight savings just pass Congress? I heard about that. I haven't heard about if that's actually happening or not. I feel like that should be bigger news than it is. It was big news like 3 months ago when it happened. Like, apparently, U.S. and isn't just gonna... We're just gonna ignore daylight saving times entirely. We're just gonna stick to one time zone for the entire year. Which is great. I don't care which way it goes. Just get rid of it. Hey, Vez. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm pretty sure that passed. And it was probably signed into law. I just don't know when it goes into effect. Maybe next year? Starts next year? Oh, sweet. Epic. See, I know a thing. Just by utter dumb luck of guessing. Look at that. Stuff's getting done, people. No more daylight savings. Rejoice! Never need to change the clock on your stove or in your car ever again. Ah, beautiful. We can all rest easy now. Our work here is done. The House did not pass it, only the Senate did. Well, god damn it. That'll probably pass the House, though. I mean, the Senate's the hard one right now. Anyways, that's Y74. The next one is going to follow this doodad, and it's going to go down here. That was a while ago. That should have gone through. Wait, does it only need... No, it needs to pass all of it. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't affect Arizona. Unless... I forget which way it goes. I don't know which time zone we're keeping. If we're keeping summertime or wintertime. I am not sure about that. So, I guess there's maybe a situation where, like, Arizona will still be an hour off? Maybe? I don't know. Don't change the clocks. Changing clocks is dumb. If you look into the history of daylight savings, it's just entirely pointless as well. Something about saving candles. But also, like, we had electricity then, so... Why is there a spider in this wall? Right then. If a customer's waiting for food, aren't they the actual waiter? Yeah, I don't know why waiters are called waiters. Anyway, they should be called servers. Which, I mean, they kind of are. You do not want DST, it sucks in the winter. Yeah, when it gets super dark at, like, 6 p.m., that does suck. But, you know, welcome to winter. It's supposed to suck. It's supposed to be miserable. It's the time of year when we get to just hang out indoors and enjoy pumpkin spice. Too much pumpkin spice. Just kidding, there's no such thing. It's amazing. Keep standard time. Is that the way that I went? Or did... I'm not sure which way I went. I don't much care either way. But I'm glad that it's over. To be waited on is what? To be waited on is the customer. To wait for the customer is the activity a waiter performs. Well, you're not waiting on the customer. Customers are waiting for their food. And then they're being served by the server. Yes. Okay. All of that should be good to go. Waiting on them to order. That doesn't take very long. Just go anywhere special? Not anymore, it doesn't. I'm confused. I'm always confused. I think that's my default state of being. Okay, so one more. No, two more for this layer? Oh, wow, we're slow. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more layers to go. Okay, this place is gonna have a lot of doors in it. A lot of doors. What's my opinion on popcorn? Pretty good. I thought I had more to say about popcorn, but no, I think just pretty good. Oh, put M&Ms in it. That's what you gotta do. Put your M&Ms in it. Not waiting, happening all of a sudden. Yes. Stovetop or microwave popcorn? I used to do... Well, they make those, like, little popcorn popper things. Like an actual machine designed to pop popcorn. Those are actually really good. That, like, does it properly. Although it's kind of weird to have, like, a specific machine in your house just for popping popcorn. But yeah, you can pop on the stove. That's a little bit more difficult. You gotta be careful not to burn it. Of course. Yeah, just eat the raw kernels. That's just called corn. I like myself some unpopped popcorn. I've never really had a microwave, so I don't do much of the microwave popcorn, but it's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. Make sure you don't burn it. It's so easy to burn. 53? Okay. Wide level of 53. You don't like seasoning and butter in the microwave popcorn? Yeah, sometimes that stuff is really bad. You gotta get a good brand. Sometimes it's just the worst. It's very hit or miss. Don't they make unbuttered ones? Because, yeah, you're right. Some brands just have, like, the worst extra filmy, slimy butter. It's kind of really weird. It's probably not even real butter. Popcorn of pickles? What? Sorry, we need a band hammer in aisle 3. Popcorn for pigs? I mean, I guess so. Vez, thank you for the follow. We also got Man Eater Person. Thank you for the follow too. Mr. A and Dial and Jacob and Zurchin and Peep. Thank you for the follows. Hopefully you guys are doing great tonight. It's as good as pickles with peanut butter. Mmm. Yum. Popcorn and Frosty? I've never had that. French fries in your Frosty, though. That's a good one. Chatter popcorn. Cheesy popcorn. Huh. I'm surprised I've never actually had that. That sounds great. Honestly, just put cheese on anything and it'd probably be fine, so. Not sure why I'm surprised about that. We got a whole bunch of gifted subs from Grim Shadowblade, so thank you so much for gifting subs to the community. We got gifted subs to Snake Man, Psycho, Knight, Shay, Unformed, and 416. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Or, you know, being part of the stream, rather. Hopefully you enjoy your gifted subs and your emotes. Be sure to show some love to Grim Shadow in the chat. Oh, yes, white cheddar popcorn. Okay, yeah, the one that you get in the, like, the big, giant black bag thing. Yeah, that's actually really good. So I have had cheesy popcorn. Haven't had, like, actual cheddar popcorn. I was thinking of, like, yellow popcorn, like yellow cheese. Haven't had that. But I have had white cheddar, and that stuff is so good. Mmm, so good. Delicious. Kettle corn just... Yeah, I don't really like kettle corn. I don't think. This one's at Y32. Look at that, guys. We're only 30 blocks away from the bottom of the world. We're doing great. We're so close to the bottom. Look at that. Definitely didn't zoom in to make it look closer. What are, like, some specialty foods from around where you live? I forgot we had a bubble column. Because, like, a lot of places in the world have, like, weird, specialty, interesting foods that aren't everywhere. What you got? I need to be jealous, and I need to be hungry. Fortine. I don't know what that is. Now I'm just starving. And you just ate. Yeah, I kind of ate a little bit before the stream. Now I'm thinking, like, what have I got in this house that I can eat? I must find something. I have 4 Cliff Bars on the table next to me. Because, you know, you buy the big box and then you squirrel some away so no one eats them all. This entire thing is built wrong. Let's see, what have you guys got? It's French-Canadian. You love the garbage plate from Rochester, New York? That sounds great. There's a lot of good Mexican food. Mexican food is amazing as well. There's none around me and I'm sad. There's like nothing around here to eat. Middle of nowhere. Top of a mountain. Salt potatoes, which I never realized were a local thing. Salt potatoes. I don't know how that's special, but I want one. cheapest hot dogs. Got great meat pies, but it's a niche thing to Australia. Yeah, I don't see those many other places either. 4 McDonald's per town or something special. I mean, do any of them have a working ice cream machine? That's the real question. Rocky Mountain oysters? Hello, Wild. Welcome to the chat. Glad you enjoy all the tutorials and good stuff. 3 years as well, jeez. Bruno's always talking about alpha drawers. I don't know what that is either. But I could probably eat one. Now you want pizza. Garbage plate equals smashed cheeseburgers with hot dog sauce over macaroni salad and french fries. That is a garbage plate. Wow. Fattening and delicious, as it should be. This is Norwegian, but you learn of caramelized cheese. Caramelized cheese? Okay, now I want some of that, whatever that is. White 32. I mean, why stop at caramelized cheese? Why not have caramelized butter? Oh, you know what I really miss? It's Indian food. There used to be a great, like, Indian food cart next to where I lived. And it was the bomb. It moved there, like, just a couple months before I moved. I lived in that town for years with no Indian food. And then I got Indian right before we moved away. It's very depressing. There's none around me. I haven't had it in ages. Indian food's the bomb. You can't go wrong with Indian food. This is a great place in Portland. It's Namaste. It's like it's a buffet, Indian food buffet. You can just eat as much as you want. It's all delicious. Shortbread biscuit round with dulce de leche filled, covered in chocolate. Okay, that sounds great. Give me 12. I'll take it. Chicken and bacon mac and cheese. Okay. What kind of donuts do we like? I'm not really a donut person, but just like the white, like powdered sugar ones. Those are kind of my favorite. Like basically like Little Debbie's. The ones with like the chocolate coating, I've never liked those for some reason. I don't know why. They're just not that great. They're just not that great for me. I mean, of course they're not that great for you, but also I just don't like them. Little Debbie's, they're surprisingly good, aren't they? Get a whole bag of them for 99 cents. Can't be trusted. I may have found out that junk food exists over the last few months. Man, we're gonna have to build a lot of farms to fill in all these doorways. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I overshot that, really? I wonder if phantoms can spawn all the way down here. I don't think they have anything to spawn on. They need an actual block on the ground to spawn on. I think it's completely spawn-proof to phantoms. Also, I'm not sure if they have like a minimum height they can spawn at. Strawberry frosted with sprinkles. I'll need to try that sometime. That sounds actually pretty good. Currently using the 4x nether drill looking for netherite. That thing's pretty cool. I actually do like that machine a lot. I have a few other designs that were just sent me by, I don't want to butcher their name. I like 99% that sure that I remember it. Yeah, Katie Rose. They sent me some designs that are like every other block they shoot at TNT or every third block, which is pretty cool. That's kind of like the best way to do it. But I haven't looked into that yet. I need to really check that out because it seems pretty awesome. Which wide level are we at? 32. Okay, so we found out where we made the error. Somewhere from here up is the error. Because now all the doors are lined up how they should be. I don't know. So one of these purple spirals is off by 2 blocks somehow. And I have not found out where it's off. I'm not going to fix it, even if I do find it. But I don't know where the issue is. We looked ever so slightly at one point in time. But I have never really tried to find out. So I don't want to know. But now all the doorways are lined up. So the issue's got to be somewhere above us. I think. Fix it. No! You can hear slimes. Yeah, there's a cave on the other side of this. Yeah, somewhere over there. So let's follow this one going down to the corner. Now this one's gonna be at Y level 11. Cool. Is that 5? No. Good enough. Yeah, it hasn't really messed up anything. It doesn't really matter that it's off by 2 blocks, but you will notice it at the very top of the base where I had to put 2 extra blocks on top of it to make it line up. But that's only if you're paying like a lot of attention. Or if I tell you that it exists, then you'll notice. Other than that, it doesn't exist. And building those spirals, these ones going up, that legitimately took like 2 or 3 live streams, I think. That was a lot of stuff. Like, this base is taking so much time on live streams. It's ridiculous. How's my day been? Day's been pretty good. I woke up way later than I should have because, you know, ugh. But got some stuff done, I think. Do need to get a video recorded for tomorrow still. And I think it's probably going to be the Whispercraft Season 4 World Tour. Because I really need to do that. I'm only like a year behind on doing that. But yeah. Nobody on YouTube knows that. Ah, it's fine. I don't need to mention that at all. Nobody needs to know about that. Like, hey, look at this cool things that these people built. Come join us. Oh no, that means I have to mention the Discord server, and we're probably gonna get like 1,000. No, that's gonna flood the whole lower base. Oh my god. Hold on. We need to get down here. Oh no. Okay, that's minimum damage. That's not too bad, actually. I didn't pick up any of those other slime blocks. Six? I think that's probably all of them. There we go. Crises averted. Brilliant. I need to keep in mind that there's a giant thing of water behind this, because that's definitely going to happen again in the future. Guess who bought the Java and Bedrock bundle for the laptop? Oh, nice. Honestly, yeah, there's no reason to not have both versions at this point. Especially since they're bundled now. They're both great games. You can't really go wrong at all. Also, apparently Mojang is giving out a new cape for anyone who owned Bedrock and Java before they got combined, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not sure the specifics of how that's going to happen, but it was leaked because somebody accidentally posted that to their website, the Minecraft website, and then they took it down. But now everyone knows, so they better do it. Future silent problem. Yeah, always future silent problem. Technically, everything's a future silent problem. Just depends on how far in the future we're talking. Yeah, just put some torches on it, it'll be fine. You decided to build the spruce farm. It's more annoying than you thought? Yeah. Yeah. It is. I tried to make it as easy as possible. Also, keep in mind, you can check the world download for stuff, too. Actually, someone on Twitter just sent me a picture of it today. Like, this thing was amazing. It was hell to build, but totally worth every second. And yeah, I feel like that's a fair assessment. I kind of want to build it myself, too. And I definitely want to build the 24 stacked raid farm. It's just a matter of, like, justifying it. The farm isn't annoying, getting the spruces? Oh, I see, okay. Well, no, the farm's pretty annoying, too. Let's be honest. If you don't think it is now, just wait a little while. I honestly do like the mega tutorials. The mega tutorials are nice. It just takes so much time. Like the spruce tree farm, I was literally designing that for like over a week, as you guys know. Like we did like 3 live streams on that. Oh hey, look at that. Big ol' cave. I forgot that we were like in a cave system. I completely forgot that all of this was here. We have not explored that at all. Somebody else did. Took all the fun out of my cave. Was mangrove tree farm? Never! I mean, sometime soon, I guess. Technical Tuesday. That's win. Technical Tuesday is kind of a struggle, though. It's hard to balance, like, actually figuring things out and streaming. But it's fun. You need mangrove. Well, you can go get yourself an axe, sir. Maybe a haste beacon. Okay, -10. We're actually getting close. Yeah, how are you supposed to get enough wood for all the pistons without having a tree farm? Well, you see, that's the thing. You don't. You build another tree farm. Maybe. Or honestly, like, just cut down like 10 2x2 spruce trees. You'll be fine. Yeah, you don't really need that much. I think you could do it with just a few spruce trees. It's technically Tuesday. Now it's technical Tuesday. Come on. Oh, there's some redstone on the ceiling. We got kind of lucky with avoiding that lava lake. That would have been super annoying to drain. Once we start getting down to this level, one of these doorways is going to have to be for the geode. Because we do have a geode in there. We definitely want to turn that into some sort of farm. -10. There's only 2 more layers going down from here. Just gotta go up. Yeah, you get all the wood by flying off to another mega taiga, just chopping it all down. Basically, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Can't really go wrong with that. Hello? Oh, hi! Hi, how you doing? Oh, hi! No, you're not allowed to come up here. No, 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 no. You stay over there. You have to pay to enter the base. There's no free tours. Lock that up in there. You stay out there. Can't build big tree farms because they're too laggy. Yeah, they are a bit laggy. You could chop a few layers off the top of the spruce tree farm to get it less laggy. That's essentially what I did to make it less laggy. Because it was way, way laggier before. And that lag was actually reducing the rates. So by harvesting less of the tree, you actually get better rates. Because before, I built it like 32 blocks tall or something. And that was not a good idea. So I think I chopped 9 layers off of it. And that really helped it out. It like gave it like 40% better rates. Even though you're harvesting less wood. But it's so many less pistons that it's just great. Great for your computer, because pistons are like super laggy for some reason. I don't really understand it, but just looking at like a giant wall piston, super lag. Okay, that's all that one done. Grind developer and Mama Jax, thank you for the follows. Build less of the farm and make it more productive. Yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive, but it is what it is. -31. Hi there. Whole bunch of lava. Right, so I'll probably be streaming tomorrow as well. If everything goes according to my plans, which is to stream tomorrow. It's a pretty basic plan. Just gotta find another part of the base to work on. Maybe try into a TV episode or something. I don't know. What do you guys think we should add to the base next? Now that we've gotten it, like, more or less aesthetically done. It's kind of just come down to actually filling it up with useful things. Spruce farm. No! How dare ye? Is this the final layer of doors? No, I think we're gonna have a layer of doors at the very, very bottom, too. Quad stacked iron farm for the lulz. Of course! Yeah, naturally. Naturally. I feel like that'll fit right there. Put it right there. 12 stacked. Ah, yes, of course. Yes, naturally. I mean, hey, you guys are the one watching the live stream. So, I mean, If you guys want pain and suffering for 12 hours, you know, what can I say? Hey, Mazdun, welcome in. What can I say? Oh man, I just realized I'm out of chocolate syrup. So I can't have any chocolate milk. I'm sad. I may or may not have used the entire thing of chocolate syrup within like a week. Chocolate milk is good. Gotta get more chocolate syrup. You're actually probably gonna build the 12 stack. Okay, so the thing about that is Groova has a 10 stack iron farm that's like way easier to build. But I mean, if you want to watch my video 40 times, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, Groova discovered the possibilities of stacking iron farms on Bedrock, and he's like the OG iron farm stacker. He's been stacking iron farms on Bedrock or on Java Edition since before I had a channel. He's been stacking iron farms for legit like 6 years. And now he's gotten into the iron farm tech scene on Bedrock. And he's doing a lot of great tech things on his channel right now. He's doing a lot of good stuff. I don't even want to watch your videos once, let alone 40 times. Perfectly understandable. I make bad videos. Hi, James. But yeah, Groova's doing a lot of good stuff on his channel right now. Go subscribe. Groova guy. He likes orange. Defo underappreciated. Not gonna worry about him. Radioactive slime. It's all good. Oh, there's another one. It's a pretty nice cave, actually. I like it. Seal that up for all eternity. 150,000 pickup points? That's crazy. Ah, we're out of this stuff. I guess that's it. Yeah, this looks a lot nicer with all the doors in. Yeah, I'm glad that he's back as well, because he did take a little bit of a hiatus from tech and stuff. But yeah, he's really good. He's honestly one of the best. So glad that he's getting back into it. Because his stuff's always been very, very good. He really takes his time with stuff. And he doesn't release it till it's done. Which is great. Sometimes I have that kind of privilege to, you know, really sit on things. Like I had to sit on the spruce farm because that just took forever to build. But most of the time I gotta get videos out. Gotta get her done. So I don't have as much time to pour into things. Oh yeah, it looks a lot nicer with all the doorways actually. Boing. Look at that, right where I gotta be. Did I just put away all the concrete? I did. You've been researching iron farms for like a week or two, indecisive? For the most part, any standard iron farm is going to be the same, pretty much no matter what you do on Bedrock. Like, they really have not changed that much. There's going to be like a 0.0% difference between just about any iron farm that you make. Really comes down to like the accessories, like does it have a trading hall? Or like, basically that's it. That's really it. With trading hall or without. Because the rates are so identical nowadays. That's a block low. Yeah, stacked iron farms too. Grievous one is really good, and then there's the one that is on my channel from Pico Nico. That one's of course great. Yeah, there's a little bit more difference when it comes to stacked farms, but not a terrible ton. So, negative 52. Okay, great. In general, though, anything with stacked villages is going to be a lot of pain to build, because stacking villages is just kind of a pain. And moving that many villagers. So, be careful what you get yourself into. Generally, if you just, like, AFK for 1 or 2 nights at a single iron farm, you'll be good on iron. Or if you just have it passively running in the area that you always play in, that's pretty much ideal. Like, there's the iron farm at the top of our base, and we just have way too much iron from that. So unless you want to, like, actually build a whole base out of iron blocks, you pretty much don't really need anything too insane. Negative 52. Jump boost was a great idea. You're glad that you started 116 instead of earlier versions? Yeah, 116 is when we actually got decent iron farms on Bedrock. So, yeah, you're definitely in the good there. Before that, I think we still had doors. Oh, wait, no. 116. No, we had doors until Village and Pillage. And then, yeah, we got the bed stuff. But the bed rates were still terrible. Literally 10 times less. It's like 32 iron an hour. Now that was real pain. You've never suffered until you had to deal with 32 iron an hour. Negative 52. That's what that. Okay. Right, basement runs all the time. Yeah, that's kind of what you want for an iron farm. It's got to be somewhere that's loaded very often. That way it gives you those lovely, lovely ingots. Yeah, iron farms are like really simple on Bedrock now. There's really not much depth to them. It doesn't take much to get them working. They're kind of basic, which is fine. I mean, they're more complicated than Java's iron farms. Hey, Toasty, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, people. We actually just, right this second, got done with the final doorway of the base. Placing in all the doors. But yeah, how you guys doing tonight? Hopefully your stream was great, Toasty. There was a time when mining iron was the best way to get it. Yeah, there was. Definitely get more than 32 iron an hour from mining. Hey, Jesse, welcome in. Right, let's check this out. So we've installed all of the doorways. Each one of these is going to have some sort of farm or contraption or redstone in it. And now you really get a sense of scale for the base. Like, it just goes and goes and goes up there. And if we turn on the ray tracing, it looks pretty decent. I really need to up the render distance, though. So laggy for no reason. Okay, let's check it out from the top of the base. There you go, Lagfest 3000, but it's so shiny! It's beautiful. Oh, the sunrise is actually happening right now, too. I think. That seems like sunrise adjacent. Yeah, mind the lag. I really don't know why that's happening. It never used to lag when I had RTX on. But ever since, like, a month ago, ray tracing just lags so bad. Everything's up to date, too. I really like the green spirals. Those stand out really well. Nice. So yeah, every single one of those is going to have something behind it. What's behind door number 70? We'll find out one day. Even if it doesn't have something behind it, it still adds to the appeal of the base. It just adds a lot of depth to it. Like, dun 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 dun. All those layers going down. Cool beans. Would you be blinded by my beauty if I did a face reveal? Of course you would. I'm just too gorgeous for the world. That's why I spare you. It'd be opening, like, you know, the scene from Indiana Jones where you open up the, whatever the thing is. I don't know. Whatever, insert religious item. And just melt everyone's face. Yeah, that's my face. I melt your face. Look at this beautiful face. That's why I gotta put on this ugly piggo skin. Not this skin in particular, but, like, Pigman. Ugly. Gotta put it through a filter first. You're just gonna make a reference to Indiana Jones. I beat you to it! Ark of the Covenant. Okay, I was gonna say the Holy Grail. Yeah, I don't know anything about anything. Anyway, that's basically gonna do it for today's live stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll try and see you guys tomorrow night, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, early Australian. If you haven't, then consider dropping a follow on the stream. It's the best way to help support the channel, and make sure you don't miss future live streams. You can also follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/silentwhisper, or on TikTok, join our Discord, follow me on Twitter. All those good things. We're gonna end by rating someone, as we always do. So stick around for just a couple of minutes, and we will see who's around. Toasty, it still says you're live. I don't know if that's just because this thing's out of date. Nah, it definitely still says you live. I can't click on these to take to the channel. Okay. This might just be a very outdated raid menu, because all the same people that are streaming earlier are streaming right now. So let's refresh that page. See who's streaming right now. Okay, there we go. It changed. Who do you guys want to raid? Joe Hills or Repeaks? You have 2 seconds. First person to say something in the chat is gonna be the deciding factor. Repeaks. Okay, we're raiding Repeaks. Everybody likes Repeaks. Repeaks is great. Anyway, you guys know the deal. Tell them where you came from. Drop some silence in the chat so that, you know, you can just have some fun spamming. If you enjoy their stream, then of course drop a follow on their channel so you see more of their streams in the future. And have yourselves a great night, everyone. Thank you ever so much for watching my stream. I'll see you again tomorrow night. I love your faces. And then there was silence.